Hello, and welcome to Falling Stars. If I sound different, it's simply because I changed the area of where I am recording. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. And I know I say that, and everybody's like, well, you only play visual novels. Well, that's because I don't have this set up, buddy, okay? Get off my back. Or buy me a computer, buy me a desktop. Anyways, if you're new here, I play a variety of games. And if you ever want me to play something, please don't hesitate to ask. Um, I don't know what the story is about. I just needed a change of pace from the horror jump scares and stuff, and I'm not having a very good day, so I wanted something like uplifting and happy. So I chose this. So here we go. Enter character's name or leave blank for indigo. Um, the character's name is Indigo, so we're gonna leave it as Indigo. A star falling. Okay. Oh my, I can barely see that. I hope y'all can see that. The streams of moonlight seem to filter despite the best attempt to keep the room dim. After tossing and turning several times throughout the night, you slowly slip out from under the covers and peek beyond the curtains. The night air feels serene, unlike the current state in seeking a few more hours of sleep. Boy, I know days like that when I tell y'all, oh my god, like I'm not joking when I say I'm not having the best of days. Let me make sure you guys can hear and stuff and make sure I didn't turn it down too far. Because I did turn the music down because, oh, the music changes when you go in the options. Isn't that cute? Because you guys see where I turned it. I'll turn it up a little bit more. I know a couple of games I've been playing have not been coming through loud enough, so I have to come and toy with stuff and fix things, and it's just ugh. So I hope it's okay. Read this already. After moving aside the curtains and unhinging the balcony doors, you step out onto the platform and gaze into the night sky. That's so pretty. The stars shine in place within the dark hues blanket above, while the glow flies movement span throughout the lush field below. A light, cool breeze lifts through the trees. I think this is something I needed. I don't know why this is relaxing me a lot. And I can assure you guys that this is how the game looks. It is not like the game is not sized properly. It is just how the thing is. It's on to the side a little bit. So bear with me. The sights of this particular night were by no means strange, and in fact, quite usual at this hour of the night. Gently, you wipe your eyes to gaze clearly once more at the scenery around before retiring once again to the cozy bed that awaits your remaining slumber in hopes that you will fall back to sleep. But again, we all have those nights where like, we cannot sleep. I had a night like that last night. But just at that moment, the air shifts, drawing the attention of all living creatures to cast their looks upwards. Okay. To see a star falling. Though this was in fact not an ordinary sight, but quite unusual. As the star glided across the sky towards the earth below, the sparks of color it seemed to release were brightly hued green and blues. I've never seen a falling star before. I don't know if I saw a falling star. So I think I saw a falling star like when I lived in Las Vegas, but I'm not for sure if it was a falling star or maybe some lights flickering, but I saw something like fall all the way to the ground when I lived in Vegas, and it always stuck to me, and I was like, oh, it's a falling star, make a wish, and I made a wish on it for sure. It didn't come true because then I would have ended up with a guy that turned out to be a horrible person when he got older. But anyways, radiant tints of chartreuse, cyan, and sapphire. Once the stars had nearly landed to the ground, it hovered in a space above the dewy landscape. After a few moments pass, you make your way down the balcony steps to inspect the star closely. You approach cautiously to see the star had not stayed floating above as it had appeared from much further away, but instead its descent had slowed. Instinctively, almost, you reach out your hand towards the glowing light and the star drops into the palm of your hand, feeling oddly cool to the touch. The vibrant colors that had shone around the star fade, leaving the star dimly to give off a mild white glow. Unsure to where your findings should be stored, you ponder whether it should be left outside or shelve it away within one of your cabinets. Oh, she is pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm glad I left her name as Indigo. If I leave it outside, it's bound to be snatched away by a woodland critter, only to never be seen again. And placing it away out of sight isn't any better. I'll forget all about it and allow it to collect dust. Oh, that's how I feel sometimes about the things that I have. I'm so scared because I have ADHD. I'm so scared to get things because I'm like, oh man, I'm just going to let it collect dust. And that's going to feel bad. You assure yourself, thinking through several possibilities. Deciding the best option would be to tuck it away in your pocket. You store it inside, which kept the star safe and reasonably within reach when you wanted to take a look at it from time to time. Feeling content with your decision, you lift your weary legs back towards the balcony steps, ascend up and through the windows, and slide back under the welcoming covers. Your eyes begin to drift shut easier than before, inviting sleep to finally arrive to your long-awaited home. A stranger waiting. Well, isn't that a sweet thing? Oh, this is so cute. I think I want to break this game up in parts, not because I want to break it up in parts, but simply, well, let's keep going. As the raindrop trickles down from the glass panes, its light tapping awakes you from your peaceful rest. The gray overcast in the sky hides the sun rays from peeking through, making it difficult to tell what time of morning has reached. Peering towards the eastern side of the house, beyond the window frame, you are able to make out several forms moving from beyond the clearing. The distant figures suggest that it might slightly be past moon day with the hosts gathering by the market. Aww. Near the inside steps, the rain jacket hung over the edge of the rails waiting to be used. Along the walk to the stairs, you also pick up a tie to bundle back some of the hair nest atop that have formed due to all the earlier tossing in the night. At the bottom of the lower floor is a pair of rain boots that often find the use during the rainy stretches of the fall season. You open the door and put the jacket hood over your head, making strides along the path leading to the main route into the square. Oh, it's rainy today. I love rainy fall. And let me turn down my stuff and turn this down a little bit too, because it is peaking just a little bit. It's not peaking a lot. The deepened puddles lining the sides of the stormy trail make you feel grateful that your boots rise up to your knees, keeping the water from splashing as you quickly skim across the way. With each step, however, your focus shifts to remind you that the star that resides within your pocket. You pace lessons briefly to not accidentally cause the star to fall without notice. To the right side of the path there stands a young man about similar stature and age, taking shelter under the overhang of a tree canopy. You politely nod your head as a quick greeting as you continue ahead on your pathway. Your brief acknowledgement, however, is unexpectedly met with further conversation. Oh, well, hello, you. He's cute, too. He's a cutie pie. Aw. Good morning. Or is it afternoon now, I would guess. Quite the rainstorm we're having this day. You nod shyly in reply, not sure where the discussion would lead. You seem well prepared, though. I guess weather is one more thing I need to get used to since moving here. My name's Pure. Most people don't travel all the way from this side of town unless they live along the outskirts. Though there is a homely cottage I pass by on my morning walk. Do you live around these parts? Oh, I should first ask, what's your name? Sorry, am I asking too many questions? I think you might be asking too many questions for my taste. After taking a second to collect yours and mostly Pierre's thoughts, you mindfully share with your new acquaintance. It's nice to meet you, Pierre, and yes, I'm not too far from the edge of town. You also exchange your name, although you keep the knowledge of your homely cottage where you dwell to yourself since just meeting. That is smart. That is very smart. Glad to know a friendly face around here. I was heading over to the market after my walk to see if there was any goods to find. See, I'm trying to figure out the best types of crops to grow, as I'd like to sell produce myself, but this rain might end my plans early for the day. Tilting your head in understanding, you enlighten Pierre. The market is open on a couple of times during the week, normally on the first, second, and fourth days of the week, so there are few other chances to make it over there in these next days. This is so sweet. Upon learning this, Pierre marvels for a second before reaching out to shake your hand firmly with excitement and appreciation. He then sighs a great relief. I was worried for a moment. It's been a rough 2 weeks figuring out the routine of things. You smile at his open friendliness, which is somehow comforting in comparison to the general atmosphere of those living within town. Glad to be some help. Okay. Hey, the sun came out. Oh, that's so sweet. The clouds finally begin parting to peak a few streaks of light blue throughout the skies after minutes of further banter. You both notice this while looking upwards almost synchronously and begin preparing to head your separate ways. It was nice meeting you, Indigo. Hopefully, I'll see you around town sometime. Thanks. Same to you, Pierre, as well. You warmly wave and continue following along the trail of stones. A dream vanishing. I'm gonna stop it right here, you guys. Thank you. Oh, let me save, because sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna stop it right here and then forget. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. This is gonna be a short game just because I'm not having the best of days, okay? We met a friend, we found a falling star, we made a wish, and that's enough for me. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I was gonna play a freaking like little kitty game, and it was adorable. It was called the perfect catastrophe catastrophe. Oh my god, I can't talk. Catastrophe. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I don't know what word I was thinking of. Catastrophe. And it didn't work for my laptop, so if you want to try it out, that's the name. It is perfect catastrophe. You can go look it up yourself, and it was an adorable little game. I did play it on my off time when I wasn't playing anything, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a happy weekend, and with all that being said, peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye.